Kids, and today I'm going to be talking about the legacy of Sega. And Sega's had its long history, and for that, that's why I'm making this documentary to kind of list the events that have happened over the years for it. And boy, there is a portion of stuff to say. In other words, a lot. So without further ado, let's get into this, and yeah. So, our origins begin in 1951. The company at this time was finally founded. The work on this company actually began in 1940. Originally, Sega was supposed to be a slot machine company. They pretty much just worked making slot machines for like casinos and etc. until the 80s. It rolls into 1983 where they decided to rebrand the company, changing the weird sharp logo that's red to a more futuristic slash blue design for its new logo, while also working on games. The first console they would start working on was the Master System, which released in 1986. It had its primary game. This game was Alex Kidd. It failed. Now you're probably wondering, why did it fail? Well, it failed because of, well, a lack of, well, thinking about how the console was gonna do. See, Sega just was really adamant that it was gonna work, but it really didn't, and it caused their sales to decline a lot. Then we jump on to the year 1999 where the Dreamcast released. The Dreamcast, while having many major exclusives, was a failed console, only receiving 3 million sales even as to this day. Though this is true, it's considered a gem of a console in modern day times, and a lot of its games were considered amazing even for their time, for people who actually own one. And by 2001, Sega decided to pull the plug on the Dreamcast, ending its game catalog and ending its lifespan, meaning no more Dreamcast would be in production, and no more games would be made for it. In 2003, though, to 2015, Sega went through this weird uh, drama or something where like they're changing like CEO and stuff like that. They started to release their own games instead of being a company that makes game consoles. They would be a company that makes games in general. They became a development team. One of their games that released would technically be uh, well, I don't know, but they're well known for, well, Sonic, and that's why. But they have games under their catalog, and surprisingly, they aren't a dead company. But post 2015, I feel like, yeah, I feel like the whole like thing with that pretty much ended. And so what happens next? Well, they just make games. That's really all. They didn't really do anything after that. All they really did was make games, and they're still doing that.